OMG, what? Follow E. OMG, who? Follow E. OMG, yeah, follow E. Who that be? Here, that be me. Follow E. What's up? OMG, follow E. Gang, 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 gang. What's going on out there in YouTube world today, baby? Well, I am here to tell y'all that I am back in the kitchen and we are finna get started because I am an hour behind of getting started. Y'all forgot the time went up. So anyway, y'all, so let's get started. Well, today we are going to have fried ribs. Not barbecue ribs, but fried ribs, y'all. We're going to do fried ribs today. So, y'all, let's get started in the seasoning. And when I get ready to cook it, I'm going to come back with the oil piping hot, ready to get ready to drop the bite on these bones. That's what's up, y'all. So, okay, let's get started. All right, let me move y'all around here so y'all know what's going on. Y'all know I like to keep this looking like you're in the kitchen at your own home, honeys. So let me get some lighting going around here so y'all can see what I'm doing, what your girl about to do for y'all, okay? All right. Let me see. Can y'all see? Y'all don't need to see me. Y'all need to see the food, okay? There we go. So what we're going to have in these ribs today, we are only going to use onion powder. We're going to use garlic powder. And we're going to use some Larry seasoning salt. Let me move that out the way. And we're going to use some dill seasoning along with some mustard. Okay, y'all? So we're going to get started by seasoning this meat. Don't pay me no attention. No need to pay me any attention. Let's pay attention to the food, okay? And what we're doing right here. I might need to scoot down just a little bit. All right. So, y'all, we're going to start out. It don't matter what you start out with first, what you start out with second. Doesn't matter. I'm going in on both sides and get this all taken care of in on both sides, y'all. The fried ribs are going down today. And this is going to marinate until we're ready to cook it, to fry it. Okay? There go the garlic salt. Now I'm applying the seasoned salt. There's no order that it needs to be in. You just need to put it on there. Okay, here go the onion powder. Please make sure that you season this. Season it. Season it. Okay, now that we have the rub that we're using on, y'all know what I like to do. You got to massage it. You got to massage all of this in here. And I'm going to show y'all how to cut it up and everything to get started on this here for the company. Because, y'all, this is another food review with my Applebee's friends. This time we are going with the girls. And I'm going to have my questions ready for them. And we're going to get a little deeper. So the next video that I do with them is going to be a little deeper. I do have a friend that she doesn't eat pork. And I didn't know to the last minute. So I got her some chicken. So that's all good. And I'm going to season it the same way I season this one. I really wanted to do the John Legend chicken for her, but unfortunately I did not get around to being able to do that today. So she could have did the food review on that. But anyway, we're going to keep it rolling. We're going to add this little dill in here. We're not going to add too much. We're just going to add a little bit on both sides and rub it in. That's all we're going to do. Add it in here. There we go. We're going to add it and massage it in too. That's what we're going to do. And y'all, this is all y'all have to do. And you can let this sit overnight if you have the time. If not, give it 30, 45 minutes to just soak inside, to an hour to soak inside. I have that much time. But normally it tastes way better if you let it sit overnight. And then in the end, the mustard is the last, okay? And the mustard is the surprise, okay? Don't get it twisted. Mustard is good on a lot of stuff, baby. Don't get it twisted. It is the surprise. It's going to give the flavor that it want and would it need. What it want and what it needs. Did I have all that in the way? Y'all know what I was doing, though. We're going to get that all massaged up in here. And we're going to let this here sit for about an hour. I got an hour before everybody get here, and we're gonna start on some other stuff. So I'm gonna end this video on the fried ribs. I'm gonna end it, and I'm gonna get to the other two things that we're gonna do. And I'm going to come back and show you the other two. I'm going to do two together, and I'm going to do the fried rib by itself. And so we're going to let this marinate for about an hour. And when they get here, I'm going to chop it up into the bones, and we're going to fry them right here, live for you, okay? And don't forget that this is going to be two parts. We're going to have two vegetables that I'm going to do at the same time. And then we're going to have the meat going to be by itself. So that's one video by itself. And then you're going to have the two sides by itself. And then you're going to have the review with my girls. So stay tuned. And I'll be back. And I'll be back. And I'll be back. I'll be back. I'll be back, baby. We are going to do scalloped potatoes and green beans, but my scalloped potatoes gonna come with a twist. They're gonna be a little bit different than what people do, but we're gonna put this down Southern style. Always remember, from the South, it's Southern style, baby. So let's get started. Let me move y'all over here so y'all can see what I'm doing. Y'all don't need to pay attention to me. Y'all need to pay attention to the food. And we know this because I keep telling y'all, I am not important. The food is what's up, okay? All right. So we getting here on the potatoes, and I'm going to try to make this as fast as possible. I'm going to go ahead and put my olive oil on the stove. You know I'm going to cook it right. Don't worry about that part. I'm going to cook it right. I'm going to cook it right. That's for sure. But I'm going to show y'all how I do these potatoes and everything to get this started. I already cut up the majority of them, so I left one for your liking so you can see how I do this. What did I do with my knife? I don't wash the head of myself. Okay, but it's all good, baby. It is all good. All right, so I'm just going to cut this part off right here, which we're going to use anyway, but I just like to make it easier by going down this way, straight down, and then I like to go across and just let the knife go right down. I lay it down flat, right on top of each other the way I cut it, and I get these cubes, and that's how I do it. And then it's over. Even if it break apart, it doesn't matter, because you just go in and put another line in between it, and you get your cubes, and there you go. The potato is cut, and it's done, and it's over, okay? Just showing y'all how I cut it. I'm going to do the same way with that little part that I cut off at the bottom. And if I want to cut it in half, if I cut it too big, you just take it and cut it in half, all right? All right, y'all. So this here, you're going to need an onion. You're going to need salt and pepper. You're going to need a little bit of seasoning salt, just a little. I just like to use a little seasoning salt on this. Okay, so let's get started, y'all. I'm gonna bring y'all over here to this stove so y'all can see what's going on. I got my pot over here for my green beans, and this has my smoked turkey necks and my smoked turkey legs in here cooking. If y'all can see it, I'm trying to angle it. That's how it looks when you're getting ready to put the green beans in and everything. So I'm waiting on that to bust open, which it has bust open. But however, let's get to these potatoes, and then we'll worry about that in the midst, okay? So now, here we are. We got this on the stove. Let me bring a little more lighting over here so y'all will be able to see. Okay, so what we're going to do first is we're going to dump the onions in here. Dump the onions. Yes, y'all know how I love my onions. And this is how this dish goes. It goes with onions, please believe. You cannot have these scalloped potatoes without these onions, child. And from the South, we love our onions. We do. And not everybody, but, you know, everybody not friends of the onion. I am a best friend of the onion, honey. The best friend. Let me put just a little more olive oil in here. Just a little more. Let me find my spatula. the one I love to use the most. And we don't have to let this really just translude, like just saute all the way. You don't have to. I'm doing this just to let it flavor that oil, baby. Flavor that oil. Okay? That's what we want the most, is for it to flavor the oil. Okay? All right. Then y'all go right there. And then we're going to add our potatoes right on in here. Put it right on in there on top of them. Okay? If you have some pieces that's a little too big, that didn't get cut little bit littler than you wanted to be, don't worry. Just get a knife and get to cutting it. I got one piece that didn't cut. I would cut it. I just don't want it that big. That's all. Maybe one or two. I'll cut it down a little bit. That's it. All right. Now at this point, while it's doing what it's doing, we're going to go ahead and put our pepper. I'm a fan of the black pepper, baby. You can use white pepper. You can use what you like. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of garlic powder. No, this is, garlic powder up in here. That's what I want on mine. You don't have to do it on yours. That is optional. And instead of salt, I'm going to use a little seasoning salt. I just feel like that's what I prefer on mine, okay? So, this is going to take a while to cook anyway. But this is how we're going to season this down, honey. We're going to season it down. And it's going to take a while. I promise y'all it is. But however, we got this on medium heat because we're not in a rush to cook it. We want this to be cooked right. And I'll tell y'all, even though I'm making a little bit more because I'm having people come in for the review, I actually like to cook this in my cast iron skillet. The flavor of it is way better, but this is still optional and you're still going to get the same seasoning. I mean, the same effect regardless. If you know how to cook scallops. If you don't, here's how you learn how to do it. Okay? So now that we got that mixed all the way in good, we're going to let that simmer on medium with the top. Oh, with the top, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all, with the top on it, okay? So at this point, we're going to go ahead and do the green beans. Y'all spare and bear with me at this point, baby, because y'all know what I do in this kitchen. I'm doing it just how you're supposed to cook it at home, okay? So, now, let me rinse this off right quick because we need to cut up another onion to go into these green beans, okay? The green beans. We need this. Okay? Let me get a little towel, little napkin and wipe that off. Y'all know this is going to be the girls this time that's going to do the review on the food. So, y'all, I want y'all to like, subscribe, hit that bell button coming down below. Tell me if you like when the people come in to do the reviews and how they cut up and how they have fun. Do y'all want to continue to see that? Please let me know. Okay, so now we are down with the onion that we are going to cut up, and we're only going to need a half an onion to go into these green beans. And y'all, you can use fresh green beans and do it the same way. You can use this method the way I'm doing right now with your collard greens, your mustard greens, your peas. You got purple hull peas, you got black eyed peas. This is the way you cook it, by starting out with your smoked meat. The smoked meat is what give it the flavor, honey. That's what give it the flavor. So let's cut this up right quick. My knife is still in the sink. Let me rinse this off right quick. Okay. Let me get a half an onion. Then we're going to put it inside of the pot with the smoked meat in it. And it doesn't matter how you cut this onion up because it's flavor. We're just using it for flavor, okay? So, let's do this here. Ugh, did I pick a bad onion? I don't know. Let's take this one more piece off. It just could be just that piece. It is just that piece. Huh? Well, all right then. We got to end up with smaller onion. But I'm okay with that because I don't need the whole thing. You miss and go when you buy these onions, I tell you the truth. Because you can't tell. You really can't when you got all that husk on it. You know what I mean? So anyway, we don't need all of this anyway. So Let's just get half of what we need. All right. And the other half we're not going to worry about because we don't need it. So we're going to go and do a rough chop with this here onion. Like I said, we don't need it. We just want to flavor it. And we're going to put it inside with the salt meat, with the turkey meat. Okay, just a half an onion. And then we're going to open up these green bean cans and we're going to drain the liquid because we do not need it. We do not need the liquid. We just don't. We already have our own liquid, so we don't need the liquid that's in this can. I sure hate it for them. I hate it, but I like that they preserved and it's good. And you can use fresh green beans. You can do all of that if you want to. You do not have to use canned green beans. You don't. I'm just showing you how to hook something up really quickly. You can use it in frozen. I prefer the French cut, but whatever you prefer, you can still cook it this way. You can do it with fresh green beans, and I buy them every now and then when we have like the vegetable truck come up to the job. So I buy them. So let's get started opening up these cans. I mean, I tell y'all, I'm from the old school. I'm doing it the old way. And plus, I don't have any more space in my room for another dish. Can you believe it? Oh, I tell you, if the copper, let me get the copper people some props here. Go ahead and make bigger pots so I can get rid of all of my pots and bigger saucepans and stuff like what I'm using now. So I can get rid of my stuff so I can just use the copper pans because it's so easier to clean. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do this. I'm going to drain all of this and then I'm going to come back to y'all when everything is pretty well mushed together. I know y'all don't need to see me open up all these cans and strain all this juice off of this. So I'm gonna open up this last one and I'm gonna come back to y'all. I'll be back when I get all of this here open up and ready to put, well, it's gonna be already in there with the salted meat and the onion, and I'm gonna put that right in there, and then I'm gonna show you everything else that I'm gonna add to that when I come back, and then we're gonna check on the potatoes and the onions. Will y'all come back and join me? Will y'all come back and join me? Let me know. Peace. I'll be back. Peace. I'll be back. Peace. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, y'all. So let's get over here to these scalloped potatoes and these green beans that we left off on so I can get everything together. Let's go over to the green beans. Now, the green beans themselves, they are just basically cooking with the turkey meat, the turkey wing and the turkey legs that I have in here, as y'all can see. And I have the onion. You seen me do that. Do y'all see the meat done fell off of that bone? Look at that. Look at that bone. That meat fell off of it. So the only thing we're going to add into this now, let's just really get this taken care of so we don't have to visit it again. We're going to add a little bit of pepper up in here because that's what I like. That's what I like. And we're going to add a little sea salt up in here because that's what I like. We're not going to put too much because I don't really like to put, I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. I really don't like to put too much salt, so they can add extra salt because I'm finicky about too much salt anyway. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of distilled vinegar, just a little. We're not going to add that much, but that's just going to tenderize everything else down up in there, okay? That's what I'm talking about. People like sugar. I don't add sugar in mine. You can add it in yours afterwards, okay? But we're not going to add it in my pot. That's pretty well much it on the green beans. These southern green beans, they can cook themselves. They pretty well much done. So we're just going to let them simmer all down until we through doing everything else. Okay, let me see. Now these scalloped potatoes, they cooking, honey. They doing what they do. And don't worry about little stickies because that's what they supposed to do. Okay, y'all? All right. Now the potato is getting very, very soft. Let me put y'all down a little bit so y'all can see what's going on. Let me see, can I get a good angle on this? I might have to lift y'all up and put y'all down. There we go. So we want the potatoes to look like this. Don't get scared. We want them to mash up. We got one guest already here. Miss Ebony, she'll introduce herself later. Waiting on the rest of the guests to come in, see how the potatoes doing. We want them to look stickier than it is because that's what scalloped potatoes supposed to look like. Okay? And y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all, I do mine with a little twist. I'm going to let this simmer just a little more because we want the hardness gone out of these potatoes. We definitely do. We're going to let this simmer some more and chop up some more. Some of these pieces that hadn't cooked, we're just going to move them around down to the bottom. Don't worry, baby. This is how it's supposed to look. But one thing, when they get through eating, they're going to be like, OMG, follow E. That's what's up. So, y'all, let me get back with y'all on these scalloped potatoes to add everything. Let them soften up. I'm not going to let y'all just sit here and watch it. Just give me a minute or two. This look like another 5 minutes on the stove. Then we're going to add the rest of how I do this to that. And then this will be done. And we'll get started on the ribs. All right, y'all. I'll be back. I'll be back to finish this. I promise y'all I'll be back to finish it. All right. And then y'all will be back for the review. So watch out now. Watch out. Don't get that on you. Okay. I'm back. So now we're going to go ahead and put the rest of the scalloped potatoes together. They have finished all the way down like we want them to be. Okay. So let's get over here and see what we need to do next. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in, this is my take on it with the twist. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. Let me get y'all where y'all need to be. Okay, this is my scalloped potato with the twist and how I do mine. We're going to add a soup mix. So lift the tea soup mix, whatever soup mix you have. I have a generic brand, which is fine with me because I like it. It's delicious. But you can use the other soup mix if you want to. And get that all in there like that. Mix it up. Okay. All right. We're going to mix it some more. Don't worry. Let's add in a can of cream of chicken. Come on. A can of cream of chicken. And a can of cream of mushrooms. We're going to do both. And we're going to mix this up, baby. And I'm telling y'all, this is what you want in your life. And put it down. Make sure the stove is on like 3 or 4 because all this is going to need to do is just simmer once you mix it. And once everything is mixed, we're just going to let it simmer for a minute. And then we're going to come back and let everybody try it and see what they think about it, okay? So don't sweat it. This is how you make, well, this is my take on scalloped potatoes with onions, with lifted soup mix, and cream of chicken and mushrooms. So we're just going to let this simmer. And we're going to let the judges say what they think. Okay? So we are done with the scalloped potatoes. The green beans are on point. They good to go. Let me show you how they look. Yes, with the meat and all of that, baby. Southern style cooking at its finest, honey. At its finest. So, Ebony, tell the people, hey. Hey. Tell the people, hey. Hey. Tell the people, hey. Hey. So we're going to just let this simmer and stay hot. And when I come back, guess what, y'all? It's going to be review time. I'm back. So we finna get into these fried ribs, baby. This is what's going to go down right now. So like I said, I marinated this for an hour. So now we finna fry it. Some of the girls are here for the review, but we're going to let y'all get to see them later. But y'all can hear them in the background. There go a little sneak peek, sneak peek, sneak peek. All right, y'all. So we finna get to frying these ribs, okay? Let y'all see what I'm doing. Bring y'all down. so y'all can see what I'm doing. Let me get some lighting over here too, man. Some more lighting, okay? All right, y'all. Y'all don't need to see me. Y'all need to see the food, okay? Now, these reels are all seasoned. I already cut them up. They good to go. So, we're going to flour these, baby. And we finna get to going. We got one more person coming in, but that's all good. She'll be here in about 10, 15 minutes. But we got to do this video anyway, so there's no need to rush anyway. Okay? Got that flour. Let that flour massage all on top of them ribs. Because we want a good crisp, baby. We want a good crisp. Y'all can talk. Y'all have to be quiet. Look, y'all can talk. We're going to fry these, baby. Oh, Lord. Thank you very much. Okay, y'all. We're going to get this going. Let me get a little one. I think a little one will work good.
We don't like little nothing.
No, we don't.
It's gotta be me eating.
Anybody got a Scooby snack? Don't you start every. Y'all, we're gonna fry these ribs, baby, and once they get through frying, we're gonna come back, let y'all see how it look, and then we're gonna get down to the review. I'm not gonna let y'all sit here and see this fry the whole time. However, there you go, baby. It's frying, and we'll be back. I promise you, we'll be back right after these messages. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm back. Let's get to seeing what these ribs look like after I done fried them, baby. After I done fried them southern fried ribs, baby. All right, y'all. Let's get going. Let me get where I'm gonna put this, y'all. My friends are here to sit up here and talk about my food real good or real bad. They got permission to tell me if they like it. They got permission to tell me if they don't. And they know it. Look at that rib. Look at that rib. Nice. Look at that rib.
It's nice and thick.
Yes. That's what's up.
Don't want no thank yous.
Oh, look at that rib. Look at that rib. Look how pretty and fried that rib is. That's real eating right there. This is Southern eating at its finest, baby, at its finest. So y'all see how that rib look. Y'all see how these ribs look. Y'all see it, don't it? Okay. I want y'all to be ready to come back for the review. I'm not changing clothes. I'm not doing none of that. But what I'm going to say is come back following OMG. What? Follow E. OMG. Who? Follow E. OMG. Yeah. Follow E. Who that be? Hell, that be me. Peace.